this is with Naruto had the Eye of Darkness Part 2. Hello, this is Phantom Lightning here, and we will be getting into the Land of Waves arc. So last time, Naruto proved to Kakashi that he was strong as he battled Kakashi using shadow clones and his Nine Tails power. But this time, will that power be enough to beat Haku Izabuza? Find out this time. As Team 7 will still get the Land of Waves mission. And yeah. So the Land of Waves mission would still go the same. Then yeah. So they would still help Tasna at the Land of Waves. And when the two Damon brothers would basically attack them, Naruto would be the first one to, step up, as Naruto would jump up into the air and take out two chalkwood string and tie each of the Demon Brothers to a near, as he would, tie them, as Naruto would use the chalkwood string and tie one of them up, as then the other brother would try to attack Naruto, but then Naruto would say Shadow Clone Jutsu, as Naruto would use a Shadow Clone Jutsu and then transform that Shadow Clone into a sword, which Naruto would channel his lightning and fire into it. He would channel his lightning and fire and went into it, and he would just throw it one time at the Demon Brother, and he would plunge it straight through his heart with precision and accuracy, and the brother would just die on the spot. And yeah. So after that, the other one would say, "No, why'd you do that? I'll kill you, kid. I'll kill you." And then Naruto would say, "Yeah, but you're not really going to, are you now?" As then Naruto would take the sword out of his victim, and then he would plunge it into the brother's chest, as Naruto would physically take out his heart. Then after that, Naruto would Naruto would use fire style to burn the beating heart, and then Naruto would make a joke saying, I guess now you really have heartburn," as Naruto start laugh. As all of Team 7 And Tazuna are horrified seeing this, as then Naruto would then as in Naruto would then use the eye of darkness to see how evil this man is, as Naruto would see he is pretty evil. So Naruto would just say, okay, it's time to die. As in Naruto would send a shadow to kill him, and that's it. As then Sakura would say, why'd you do that, Naruto? And then Naruto would say, because I had to. And that is the life of a shinobi. It's either kill or be killed, as Naruto would say. As then he would say, it's either you or them. But 9% of the time, I want it to be me who is alive instead of them, so I have a chance to be alive and not die. As then Kakashi would take this to heart and say he's right, Sasuke Sakura. It is a very dangerous job to be a shinobi, and it's not all fun and games. It's a lot darker than that. As then Kakashi would say, as Naruto already showed us what happened to those who are rogue ninja. Yeah. So yeah. As in, yeah. So Team 7 would still meet Zabuza. As then Team 7 would still meet Zabuza. Yeah, so they would still meet Zabuza, and Naruto would say, okay. As Naruto would say, Shadow Clone Jutsu, as Naruto makes 3 shadow clones, which are to bodyguard Tazuna. As I'm gonna say that Naruto I'm gonna say Naruto's shadow clones would use the flying Raijin to teleport Tazuna to a nearby tree. Yeah, to a nearby tree. And yeah, so he would teleport Tazuna to a nearby tree for safety, and the shadow clones would say, we'll protect you, Tazuna, and Tazuna would say, okay. As then Naruto says, Now the real fun can finally begin. As Naruto would put his headband, as Naruto would put his headband, yeah, as Naruto would put his headband on his forehead, and Naruto would, I'ma say Naruto would then, I'm gonna say that Naruto would 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 use a shadow clone and make that shadow clone into a sword, and the sword yeah. So the sword, I mean no, the katana would basically look like this, as he would transform his shadow clone into this katana, and 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 yeah. And then Naruto would say, Kakashi Sensei, let me handle this. I think that I can beat Zabuza. But then, Kakashi would say, Naruto, no, you can't do that. And then Naruto would say, I know. He's an S-rank ninja, a rogue ninja, from the from the village of the Mist. He has a high bounty on him, and he's also famous, being one of the legendary swordsmen of the Mist. Aston Zabuza is shocked, saying, "Wow, kid, I'm impressed that you know my name and my story. Just who are you?" As in Naruto would say, "Who am I? I'm Naruto Uzumaki of the Uzumaki clan. My clan was taken out by 3 nations and feared by almost all of them, and I hope to one day restore them so that I can make the Uzumaki clan powerful and feared once more, and the great nations." As Zabuza says, "Oh, so you're from a clan. Interesting." And then Zabuza would say, "What kind of Kekkei Genkai do you have?" As Naruto would say, "Well, that's for me to know, and for you to." And then Naruto would say, "Well, that's for me to know and for you to fuck off." And then Zabuza would laugh. "I like you, kid. I like you very much." As then Naruto would say, "Shut the hell up and let's fight already. I don't have all day." As then Zabuza would say, "Okay." As Zabuza would swing his executioner blades at, as Zabuza would swing the executioner's blade at Zabuza. Wait, no. Yeah. As Zabuza would spin the blade at Naruto, as Naruto would dodge it with his own shadow clone. Wait, no, his own kunai. No, his own sword. No, his own katana. Yeah, katana. His own katana. Yeah, his own katana. Excuse me. So yeah. As Zabuza would swing and swing and swing, and then Naruto would counter with his own sword. His own sword. As the two would clash at each other. As then Naruto would put his sword on. As in Naruto would take out Naruto would take out one shuriken, as Naruto would take out one shuriken and have fire and lightning chakra nature into it, as she would throw it using wind. As Zabuza would dodge, but then Naruto would use a second one and dodge that one. But this was part of Naruto's plan. As then Naruto would then transform into the real Naruto, into Naruto, and then he would take out his sword and use wind and fire to aim his sword at Zabuza's neck, and he would, do it. And Zabuza was that screaming in pain as she would take the sword out of him, saying, "What the hell? My neck, it burns! It burns!" As Zabuza is shocked by this, saying, "What the hell? How?" And then Naruto would say, "Well, I'm just smarter than you, that's why." And then Naruto would teleport as Zabuza's neck is burning. As then Naruto would just punch Zabuza with a chakra infused punch, which would knock Zabuza back and drop the executioner's blade, which Naruto would pick up, saying, "Ooh, cool blade, I think I'll keep this." As in Naruto would take the blade and seal it into a shooting scroll. And yeah. And then And then after this, Zabuza says, "Give me back my blade now, or you will die." As in Naruto would say, "No, the 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 only one who's gonna die is you." As Naruto's silent horns would teleport Zabuza, no, teleport Tazuna back into the battlefield, and the clones were dispelled. And then after that, Naruto would say, "Now it's time for you to die, Zabuza." Mamochi, after hitting Mist Village, as Naruto would say, as Naruto would put lightning chocolate into his hand, and he would say, "Purple lightning arrowhead." As when Naruto is about to, finish him off, Naruto is taken back as Shinban are thrown at him, as he would see as Haku would still do the pretended to capture Zabuza, as after that Zabuza is pronounced dead and Haku takes him, but Naruto knows that he'll see Zabuza again, and this time he'll kill him himself. So everybody is shocked by this, saying, "Wow, Naruto, you are skilled and strong." And then Naruto says, "Yeah, thank you very much." As Sasuke says, How are you so far above me? You're a loser and barely academy level. You couldn't keep up with me in academy. How? You couldn't keep up with me in the academy. How?" And then Naruto says, "Because I'm fucking better than you, Sasuke, and I will always will be. And the Uzumaki clan are a superior clan than the Uchiha because they got wiped out by 3 nations, while your clan got wiped out by 2." As Sasuke is angered by this and would start to fight Naruto, but Kakashi would hold him back, saying, "Naruto, stop it. Sasuke, stop it." As then they both say, "Okay." After that, they go to Tasuna's house. And yeah. And that's where I'm gonna end part 1 off here. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Phantom Lightning here signing off. And goodbye.